Good afternoon. I hope I caught you at a good time. Do you have a moment for me to give you some Bible this afternoon? The title of today's message is When It's Your Turn to Lead, Watch Who You Consult. And I'm going to just read you a couple of verses coming from Second Chronicles chapter 10. I'll be reading you verses 6 through 7 and then 10 through 11. And just some background, we're looking at Solomon's son, Rehoboam. And because Solomon has died, Rehoboam has taken up the kingship, and the people are saying that Solomon put them through a hard time with his kingship, and they want a lighter load. And this is where we're going to start. It says in verse 6, Then the king Rehoboam consulted the elders who stood before his father Solomon while he was still alive, saying, How did you advise me to answer these people? And they spoke to him, saying, If you were kind to these people and please them and speak good words to them, they will be your servants forever. And then in verse 10 it says, The young men who had grown up with him spoke to him, saying, Thus you should speak to the people who have spoken to you, saying, Your father made our yoke heavy, but you make it lighter on us. Thus you shall say to them, My little finger shall be thicker than my father's waist. And now, whereas my father put a heavy yoke on you, I will add to your yoke. My father chastised you with whips, but I will chastise you with scourges. And this is just showing us today that when it's our turn to lead, when we're held responsible for the project or held responsible for the task, and we're trying to figure out a plan of action, and we're talking to people and consulting people and trying to get advice, well, who we run to or who we go to is saying something about us. He could have took the advice. Rehoboam could have took the advice of the elders and had the people in all of the kingdom happy with him forever, but he took the advice of the people who he grew up with. Well, those young men don't have enough experience or of enough knowledge to understand how to run a kingdom. And when it's your turn to be in control of your kingdom, who you run to, who you talk to, says something about you. Don't take advice from your peers if it's not going to be good advice. Go get an elder who is more knowledgeable about the topic, who can really help you understand and gather a plan of action to conquer whatever the plan is that you need to conquer. With that being said, I hope you have a phenomenal rest of your day. I love you. Jesus loves you. Hey, let's get active.